You've been told both things. That money can't buy happiness, and that whoever said that has clearly never tried. So which is it? Can you actually be happy without money? Let's start with the honest part. The part no philosopher should be allowed to skip. Poverty hurts. Real deprivation, not knowing if you'll eat, lying awake over rent, watching someone you love go without. These are not moods you can meditate away. The science is blunt about it. Kahneman and Deaton tracked the daily emotions of nearly 500,000 people. The finding was clear. When you have too little, money absolutely buys happiness. Every dollar pulls you out of suffering, right up until your basic needs are met. Below that line, money isn't the root of all evil. It's relief. But then, something strange happens above that line. More money keeps improving how you rate your life on paper. Yet, the daily feeling, the joy, the calm, the texture of an ordinary Tuesday barely moves. You finally buy the bigger house and discover the same person was waiting for you inside it. Annoying, that guy. Follows you everywhere. This is the crack the ancients walked straight through. Epictetus was born a slave. He owned nothing, not even his own body. And he taught that happiness was never in your stuff. It was in the one thing no master, no landlord, and no Amazon cart could touch: how you choose to meet what happens to you. Seneca, meanwhile, was one of the richest men in Rome, so he knew the upgrade wasn't coming. He said the man who needs the least is closest to the gods. Easy to say with a full pantry, sure, but he wasn't wrong. And Viktor Frankl, who survived a concentration camp, the most total poverty a human can be forced into, found that the people who endured weren't the comfortable ones. They were the ones who still had a why. So here's the only honest ending. If poverty means you can't meet your basic needs, then no. The data and plain decency agree that suffering is real, and no quote on a screen gets to pretend otherwise. But if it just means living with little money, fewer things, a phone that's 2 generations behind and judging you, then yes. Because happiness was never stored in the things. It lives in the people around you, in meaning, in what you can actually control. The poorest person who has those can be happy. The richest person without them never will be, though he'll definitely have a nicer couch to be miserable on. And almost no one, at the very end, wishes they'd owned more.